everybody, welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name is Jasmine and I make cleaning content, cooking content, and decorating. In today's video, we're doing a whole house reset with me. So we're going to clean the basement, we're going to clean this toy room that I've started with, we're going to do a couple of other things, do some decorating, so come along with me as we get it all done. I first started with the kids' toy area upstairs in the formal living room because it wasn't as messy as it usually is. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to redecorate my little corner for summer. I know summer's almost over, but I did film this video quite a while ago, just never got around to editing it, and now here we are. For the summer this year, my obsession was lemons and the color yellow. It just brought me so much joy and happiness. So I ordered this little set. It's like a tray decorating set. I got it from Temu. It was really quite inexpensive. The beaded garland was separate from the kit, but I kind of just put it all together. I'm putting it on this tiered tray stand that I got from Dollarama for like $5. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that we don't spend too much time in the basement during the summer because when the air conditioning is on in the house, the basement is just way too cold. But I wanted to decorate anyways for those times that I was in the basement and was able to kind of see this stuff, and it just made me happy. The greenery with the lemons that I'm going to put in this sort of faux rustic plant jug. I also got both of these items from Temu. Again, they're really cheap. If you're interested in the link, it's not a sponsored link or anything, but if you are interested, just let me know in the comments and I can respond. I also found the most adorable lemon pattern spoon rest that I was using on the stove for the summertime. I did cook downstairs quite a bit because sometimes when everybody was upstairs, it was just too many people in the house. If you know that I live with my in-laws, so sometimes I just needed my own space. And so again, it was really nice to just have all this decor down there. So once I was done with the cute little decor, I had a couple of other chores that I wanted to do that were just part of my day and the things that I wanted to get done. My mother-in-law makes ground beef pasta sauce that my husband really likes, and it's hard for her to do it all the time, so I get her to make it in individual portion packages, and then I just seal it up for him so we have it whenever he wants to eat it. This is a rolling countertop that we have in the kitchen because we don't actually have too much counter space in the basement, but like in anybody's kitchen, there is a specific counter that becomes a catch-all, and that's what this was. So I really just wanted to get it all tidied up today. Now this is the next day because the previous day I had to go and pick up my kids from camp and I didn't have time to do much more. So I have like 5 loads of laundry that I wanted to get done. So I'll just start by getting it done, and in between I'll do some of the chores that were left over from yesterday. This was the first summer that my kids were actually too old for daycare, and so we put them in a couple of camps throughout the summer, but not too many. I wanted them to still have the opportunity to stay home and just be kids and not have too much structure during the summer. This countertop of mine actually has quite a bit of junk food on it. We've just come back from a road trip and I've unpacked it and put it on this counter, so that's why there's so much there, and I needed to get it put away and start cleaning up everything because we have another road trip planned in 2 weeks after this. For the past few years, we would take one large holiday in the summertime with the kids, but this year we decided that we were going to take just a couple of small weekend road trips. We have some things that we're saving money for the end of the year and didn't want to spend too much money. Now that the summer's almost over, how was your summer? Did you take a big trip? Did you not take any trips this year? Let me know in the comments. There's a couple of rust spots on my countertop, and this is the first time that I'm using Barkeeper's Friend for it, and to my surprise it actually worked, and I am so ecstatic, and I can't believe that I have never thought to use this before. And now it's time for a quick iced coffee break. Rather than go out and spend money and buy one, I just learned how to make it at home with my Nespresso, some syrup, and some ice. If you want the recipe, let me know. While I was in the kitchen getting some stuff done, I wanted to do a little bit of meal prep. I like to keep some sausages and bacon ready cooked in the freezer. So in the mornings, it's easy for me to make breakfast. I can just cook some eggs, they don't take very long, and then just warm up this pre-cooked stuff that I already have ready. My kids have recently discovered YouTube, so even though we don't use the basement too often in the summertime because it's too cold, they have been coming downstairs and using all the blankets because it's freezing, but they just love watching YouTube. These are not the most aesthetically pleasing blankets, but they're just these old comfort ones. You know, you have ones from when you were a kid that your parents have at your house, and there's just something about them that's so comforting, and that's what these blankets are to us. Along with the cute lemon decor, I wanted to add a couple of things on the fireplace mantle for summer. Nothing exciting. I did also want to clean it, vacuum it up, because you can tell there's some dust there that actually is left over from the flocking from my Christmas stuff, and I just never vacuumed it up. The decor that I'm putting is just some basic vases with some lilac flowers. But what I really like about these two vases is that they're neutral, and I'll be able to use them for each season and just change out the flowers, change out the location, so they really are multi-use pieces. I had to do a quick outfit change here because you can see the green wall behind the range hood fan. I'm going to paint that right now actually, and I didn't want to get my sweater dirty, so I just put on something that I didn't mind getting paint on. We actually had this hood fan installed a couple of years ago, and the person who installed it was just a handyman, so he didn't actually do any of the painting for us, and I just left it there. But I finally have let it bother me enough, and I found some time that I'm just going to do it myself. I am by no means a painter, so do not judge. So the first coat is done, and it's already a major improvement from that ugly green. I know that we've got a couple of these things right here, but I'm not worried about it because I'm thinking that eventually we're gonna install some kind of backsplash. So we're just gonna go with this for now. The this is the final product. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's not perfect. I never intended it to be perfect, but like I said, it's just a quick fix until we decide that we're going to install some backsplash. I'm just going to do a couple more things and then I'm going to be done for the day. I'll vacuum the stairs, I'll sweep and mop the kitchen, and I want to say thank you so much for watching. I have a couple of new subscribers that I'm so stoked to have, so thank you for being here, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.